Welcome to Thoroughbred Racing action here at Gulfstream Park. We've got 10 races on the card today. $100,000 in that gross jackpot guarantee of the Rainbow Six. We'll send it on up to Pete Aiello with the scratches and the changes on the card.
We did have some early morning rain, so the main track has been sealed. It starts sloppy. The Tapeta track is always fast. It's fast today. Fast, and we're set for a start. Racing at Gulfstream. Level beginning. Alyssa Joe ridden for the early lead with Romashka right alongside. These two race on. From the outside, it's Empire Girl who splits horses and gets into third. Just behind them, Acquired Taste together with Mad Madame Mim. Breaking Bullet is at the rail, then Luminant and Samurai's Don't Cry. Past the half-mile part and moving to the far turn. Romashka has the lead narrowly. Empire Girl up alongside second. Trying to guard the rail is Alyssa Joe. She's done that and she's rebidding toward the rail. Deciding who she wants to follow is Mad Madame Mim with Acquired Taste in the blue on the outside. Two back to Breaking Bullet as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Romashka the target, trying to work to the clear. Mad Madame Mim, Alyssa Joe holds down the rail. Acquired Taste is next, and they're at the top of the stretch. David Baracco and Romashka turn first with the lead. Mad Madame Mim has to shift gears and go get her. Alyssa Joe and Breaking Bullet are next. Very badly interfered with there was Mad Madame Mim. Romashka came right out into her. Meanwhile, Romashka still has the lead. Mad Madame Mim going to try to get back into second. It's Romashka in front. Sure, we'll hear more about that. Romashka wins. It's a close picture for second. Mad Madame Mim and Breaking Bullet. Locked in, 1 mile to start. Ready now. And they're off. Level beginning. Moving out the rail, Leopardi first off the blocks. Natural Vibes has speed. El Malandrino works between horses. So does Tap Into Your Beer. The trailer is Danley. Tap Into Your Beer splitting horses to challenge for control. On the outside, Natural Vibes toward the rail. That's Leopardi. Out the back are El Malandrino and Danley. Out of the chute onto the main track. Now they're two across the course. Tap Into Your Beer heads apart with Leopardi. Leopardi floating way out to the center here to have the lead. Tap Into Your Beer is second. There's a large gap for Danley to move through at the inside. Second last is Natural Vibes and El Malandrino is last. 25-3 for the opening quarter. There's no speed on. Leopardi, bet like he's live. In front half a length. Tap Into Your Beer is second. Danley is third. Natural Vibes and El Malandrino. These two favorites, they're the hardest at work right now. They're a 48-4 half mile. Into the far turn they race. The leader is Leopardi. Tap Into Your Beer is second. Danley is third. Natural Vibes is fourth. And Vasquez working overtime on El Malandrino. Last of the five at about 7 lengths off the lead. And Camacho Jr. sitting chilly on Leopardi. To the top of the stretch, Leopardi the target. Tap Into Your Beer second. Danley with an upset threat. Driven in fourth is Natural Vibes and El Malandrino at the back. 3/4, 14-1, they're at the top of the stretch. With the advantage, Leopardi, rail opens for Danley. Natural Vibes tries to motor down the center. Tap Into Your Beer alongside him. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Leopardi still the target. Natural Vibes on the outside is running out of real estate. Leopardi almost home. Natural Vibes is second, but he's out of time. Samuel Camacho Jr. and Leopardi are in front. Natural Vibes second. Tap Into Your Beer third. Danley is fourth, and El Malandrino. In the gate. And they're off. From the center, Gustav wins the break and heads off for the early lead from Immense Faith, who has speed. Up on the outside, One Fast Dream. Into the top flight goes Sunshine Frolic and in hand fourth. Out the center, that's For the Chief with Big Envelope between horses. And a bit slow into stride, Stay Dude is last of the 7 as they chase the speed of Gustav around the first turn. It's Gustav on top by 2. One Fast Dream is second. Immense Faith is third. From between horses, it's Big Envelope and wide on the course for the Chief. Saving ground is Sunshine Frolic, and he works about 4 ahead of Stay Dude. 24 seconds flat for the opening quarter, less than 6 furlongs to go. And the colors of Arcangelo, Gustav on top a length and a half. One Fast Dream is second. On the outside, Big Envelope is a joint third with For the Chief. Immense Faith is shuffled to fifth, racing ahead of an improving Sunshine Frolic, and the trailer is still Stay Dude. The half was 48 seconds flat as they make their way to the fore turn. It's Gustav the target. One Fast Dream is a closer second. Immense Faith moves through to take third. For the Chief together with Big Envelope. Then it's Sunshine Frolic and Stay Dude. Around the fore turn at the 5/16, One Fast Dream up to take on Gustav for the lead. 3 back to Sunshine Frolic, driven by Manessis, but gaining into third. Alongside him is Immense Faith, 3 better than For the Chief with a quarter of a mile left to go. 3/4, 1:12 and 2. It's One Fast Dream who turns in. On the outside, and Immense Faith, widest of all, Sunshine Frolic. Now there's an eighth of a mile left to go. One Fast Dream trying to find some resolve here, but he's passed by Immense Faith, who's passed by Sunshine Frolic, who charges hard down the center. Sunshine Frolic in his second career outing is a 4-1 winner. Going away. Immense Faith second, One Fast Dream was third, fourth was For the Chief, then Gustav, 43 and 3. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Can't be broken off a step slow. Good start from between for the Great Caesar, who heads off for the early lead. Up on the outside, that's Gotta Like Him. Splitting Horses Partner Tours, moving out the rail, Blue Lieutenant. In between runners is On Jet Air, then Midnight Getaway, and Can't Be Broken. In the run past the half-mile point, Marcos Manessis and the Great Caesar have rail position and the lead. 3 wide, Gotta Like Him, 2-path Partner Tours. Blue Lieutenant is fourth behind the speed, racing ahead of On Jet Air and Can't Be Broken. And starting to get a move on from the back of the field is Midnight Getaway, but he's got some traffic issues as they round that far turn. 23 seconds for the opening quarter, and on the outside, Gotta Like Him strides forward to take on the Great Caesar, the 2 favorites, 1-2. Back to third and Partner Tours, wheeling widest of all, Midnight Getaway, and they're at the top of the stretch. Gotta Like Him on the outside, toward the rail, the Great Caesar game and battling on. They're embattled, and Midnight Getaway has a shot at them both. Here comes Midnight Getaway down the center for John Rivera. Midnight Getaway getting to Gotta Like Him. Gotta Like Him tries to hold on. Gotta Like Him, Midnight Getaway, photo finish. It's a win photo between Midnight Getaway, who was outside, Gotta Like Him, who was inside. They were clear of the others, 104 and 2. and the 5th. Ready now. And they're off. Good start on the far outside for Star of the Beast, who heads off for the early lead. Splitting horses Cools On. Moving out the rail, that's Private Thoughts. And Curlin's Cruisin's in very, very tight. Curlin's Cruisin got shuffled back pretty badly there. Working out in the clear is Pure Class. Racing ahead of the two at the back, Wadham and Diamond Mesa. To the half-mile point they go with the advantage now. Private Thoughts moves through inside with Cools On alongside in second. Star of the Beast is now third. Moving out the rail, Curlin's Cruisin is into fourth. In the clear and on the improve is Pure Class. Blue colors circling horses, then Wadham and Diamond Mesa. 23 seconds for the opening quarter at the 5/16 they race. On the outside, Cools On for a narrow lead. At the rail, Private Thoughts over the top of them in Pure Class. Skylar Spenabo would like some racetrack for Curlin's Cruisin, who's toward the rail. White blinkers of Wadham tacking on grandstand side. Off the turn and the stretch drive, Private Thoughts still has the lead. To the attack is Pure Class second. Back to third and Cools On. There's an eighth of a mile to go. Private Thoughts roused on the top end here by Leonel Reyes. He's got a winning lead. Second is Pure Class. Tough trip for Curlin's Cruisin. Up into third. Private Thoughts in front. Second was Pure Class. Third was Curlin's Cruisin. And fourth was Cools On. 1:12 and 2. And they're at the post. And they're off. Last in, first out. Uncle B caught a flyer off the mark and will try to clear the inside traffic. Moving up toward the inside is Figueretti. Moving out the rail, Lunar Rocket. Away in fourth is Happy Runner, then Sigiloso and Klugman. And the run to the half-mile point. Figueretti's going to keep Uncle B in the two-path as their heads apart. Third is Lunar Rocket together with Happy Runner, then two back to Klugman. Sigiloso is last of all with less than 3/8 to go. Figueretti down inside, giving Uncle B all he wants in the early stages. They're two better than a ridden Happy Runner who tries to gain on the in-battle duo from third. Back to fourth in Lunar Rocket, then it's Klugman. Sigiloso's far back, but trying to stoke the boiler as they straighten for the drive. 22 seconds for the opening quarter. Up front, it's Uncle B with everything on his hands here. From the outside, Happy Runner, widest of all, Klugman's closing ground. Sigiloso tries to get in gear, but they come for the finish with Klugman, who assuming the lead. It's Klugman, a 5-1 upsetter to kick off the late pick five. Uncle B second, Happy Runner third, then Figueretti. Sigiloso flat late. He was fifth in 56 and 3. And they're off. Strike Jack quick off the blocks with Bullock and Amori Control quick into the mix as well. Cupid Austin's on the far outside. Musical Journey speeding throughout the rail. Jim in between horses goes Extra Indy. Alongside her is Blazingly. Out the back here, the early trailer. That early trailer, well, about 9 lengths off the lead, is Jin Rin. To the far turn they go. Strike Jack has the lead, 3 wide. Bullock, 2-path, Amori Control, 2.5 better than Blazingly. Then it's Musical Journey racing ahead of Extra Indy, who's asked to giddy up about 6 lengths off the speed. Cupid Austin is next, trying to wind it up from the back is Jin Rin with a 1/4 mile left to go. The pace has been quick here as they straighten for the drive. Up front, here's a sweeping move from Blazingly on to take over the lead. It's Blazingly, 1/8 mile out to take the lead. Amori Control second. Bullock is now third. Extra Indy down the stand side. Final 1/8 mile, and now here's a battle from Amori Control. Blazingly tries to put her away and does. Blazingly in front. Maury controls a very game individual. She fought hard and was second ahead of Extra Indy in third. And they're off. Level beginning. Peach Nectar gets the first call on the outside. Dropkick Murphy has speed. No Name Dude is moving through at the inside. Splitting horses began in Greenpoint with Vamos Viejo, then Grand Bay, who's at the rail. Followed by Diamond Cool and Grumley. The trailer is Inspired Mischief. Slamming on the brakes. Whoa! That was No Name Dude. The riders stayed up, but that was a wicked steady here as they round the turn with Dropkick Murphy the leader. On the outside, Vamos Viejo is second. The field scattered after that turn trouble with Peach Nectar now third. A gap of 4 back to Grand Bay, racing with began in Greenpoint. Then it's back to the outside and Grumley trying to run home from the back. Inspired Mischief, they're at the top of the stretch. Vamos Viejo tries to get Dropkick Murphy, who's very game. 3 back to Peach Nectar, then began and be a Greenpoint with a 16th to run. On the outside, Vamos Viejo driven hard. Here's a big late run from Grumley. Grumley's rolling! Grumley's in time! Grumley, well prepared off the extended vacation, ran down Vamos Viejo in 57-1. And they're off. Sequin Lady quick off the blocks. Gitana has speed. Cajun Fantasy moves up on the outside, and Cajun Fantasy challenging for control, followed by Esoteric and the Gray Heir to the Roar. Lovin' Makes Sense does her best running later, and she's last of all as Cajun Fantasy clears off. Cajun Fantasy to the final 3 furlongs has opened a 4-length lead over Gitana, who races from second. Up on the outside, it's Heir to the Roar, roughed up while 3 wide third. At the rail, it's Sequin Lady in between them, Esoteric, and Lovin' Makes Sense is last. They make their way now to the final quarter of a mile of the contest. Cajun Fantasy's gone awfully quick. She still has the lead, and she leads by 2 over Gitana in second. Lovin' Makes Sense from last has made steady headway. She's up on the outside as they straighten for the drive. Cajun Fantasy tries to find something in reserve. She still leads. Gitana's getting closer on the outside. Lovin' Makes Sense. Gitana working up between horses to take over the lead as Cajun Fantasy's on the ropes. Gitana is in front. Gitana wins. Cajun Fantasy's in a photo for second with Lovin' Makes Sense. Fourth is Sequin Lady, that Heir to the Roar. They're off. For this Saturday finale. All set. And runners away. At the rail, it's Crown Jack ridden hard for the early advantage. Up on the outside, Bianca Luna. Party Pleaser is into the top flight, and moving up is Vallesta. Katie Kate makes it a party as they race to the half-mile point. They've gone ahead of Fast Motion and Bon Mati, then back to Beautifully Perfect. Chilling Factor last of all as they have half a mile to race. Up front, the leader is Crown Jack by a neck. Katie Kate keeps the heat on second. Bianca Luna is now third. Trying to race on well fourth. That's Fast Motion getting ahead of Party Pleaser, who needs to do better than that. Three back to Bon Mati, then Valles. They round the floor turn. At a big number, Panici on Katie Kate. Up now to challenge for the lead. Crown Jack tries to fight under pressure. Looming behind them is Fast Motion into third. Running home pretty well is Bon Mati. Wheeling to the outside is she. Off the turn and the stretch drive. And here comes Fast Motion taking dead aim on the in-battle duo with an eighth of a mile to go. Trying to shift ground to touch Fast Motion. Inside, Crown Jack digs in. Late run from Bon Mati. Party Pleaser next. 16th to go. Still car with the lead. It's Crown Jack. Fast Motion getting to her. Fast Motion won it. Fast Motion for the money. Crown Jack is second. It got close after that as they were swarming in 106 left.
That wraps up racing on this Saturday afternoon. Tomorrow we will be back with you with an 8-race card, 12:50 post time. Hope to see you out here. Good night.